Coach, this is your 35th season as a head coach. Are you enjoying it as much now as when you started?
You know what? I don't remember when I started. So long ago. I think back then I was so nervous getting into seasons. Probably my first 5-10 years. I say to kids now, back then we had to run and had to be in great shape and that kind of stuff because I didn't know what the heck I was doing. Now I think I know what I'm doing anyway, so it's a little easier. I don't get as nervous as I used to, but it's still as much fun as it was 35 years ago.
You have a good core group coming back that got a lot of minutes a season ago. How much are you going to rely on those girls this season, especially with Caroline moving on?
The kids know how to play, and I think they know that we're going to miss Caroline. I mean, we're going to miss her leadership and Sydney Brown's leadership. Going to really miss Caroline. I mean, she could flat out shoot it. And she came on as a shooter as a 10th grader and then really improved her game the next 2 years, where she was not only our best shooter, but our best all-around player and our best defender. So you don't replace a kid like that. We need to have other people pick up bits and pieces. We need all of our top kids to pick up maybe another point or two here and there. And they're ready to do that. They're ready to take that next step. And we just have to play the way we're capable of. We got to play with some enthusiasm and get out and just get after it defensively, because that's what we really hang our hat on, is our defensive ability.
You've had so many great teams, so expectations are going to be high. Obviously, the postseason did not go the way you would have liked a year ago. How much do you think that is motivating the girls this year?
I think it's in the back of their heads. We don't talk about it. We don't talk about last year. We talk about next game. But we always have goals. We have goals for the division. We have goals for the county. We have goals for districts. And hopefully we get into the state playoffs and we can make a little run there. But we set small goals so they can achieve some things and they can be successful. And then you're not looking long term. You're taking it one game at a time and you're looking just next steps. And we'll start doing that. I mean, we're going against DeLone Catholic on Friday night as our opener. I don't know if I'd rather have DeLone this year or Plymouth White Marsh like we had last year, but our schedule is tough. You get into our division play, our division's going to be real strong, and the county's going to be real strong, because there are a lot of young players last year in our county, and I expect all of them to have gotten a little bit better, which means all the teams are going to get a little bit better.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that, because when you look at Wilson, Wyomissing, your team, and there are several others that are bringing a lot of starters back. It's totally different on the boys' side this year in the county. The girls' side, it seems like there's a lot of experience. How tough would you say the competition is around here?
Oh, it's real tough. I mean, you're playing solid teams day in and day out every single night. And I don't know, I can't speak of Division 3 and 4 because we haven't been down there in years, but when we're going against teams in Division 1 and 2, I mean, there's really not an off night. You got to play your best. And even the teams that were down a little bit last year, like you said, most of those teams are bringing 4, 5, sometimes 8 kids back, and they're going to get better. They put the time in. Kids want to win. No matter where you're at, they want to win. So they're going to go out and put the time in the offseason. So I'm real excited to see some of the teams in the county this year and see if they've taken that step to get a little bit better, because it just makes us all better. It makes us all better playing against each other. It makes us better going outside the county into the district and state competitions. And it shows people what Berks County basketball is all about.
Could the beard be a permanent thing, or is this going to go after
Absolutely not. It's going on Friday. It's the first time I think my entire adult life I've gone more than 5 days without shaving, and I'm not going to go more than one extra.
Well, thanks for your time, and good luck this season.
Thanks, Paul. I appreciate it.